Hey guys, Nick Miller here today from Mark Supply Company. Today I have for you a very, very nice piece. This is a 539 original hour S300 K-Series machine. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a 2008 or a 2009. We'll catch it on the serial plate whenever we walk over here. This is the very last of an era of these that were real machines. So true S300, no emissions, very last of the generation of these being built. You guys out there that have these know 100% what they are. This unit is cab, heat, air, keyless, 2-speed, joystick control. That's something hard to find. Power bob attach. It has brand new, I had it set here, we put on brand new Bobcat 12/16/5 tires on it. This unit was a one-owner machine. I actually bought this from a Bobcat dealer. It traded in on a brand new machine. Basically, I looked at this machine last November. They just got the actually ordered the man a machine. He just got it a month ago. We finally got the machine from the dealer. Was a one-owner. The gentleman had a towing business. He would use this to go out and do cleanup work. They had a set of rear stabilizers on the back because they had a winch system that they put on the front of this for special recoveries. We did remove the rear stabilizer kit, took them off. A rear weight kit it was, and stabilizers. Very, very nice machine. All the white paint is original, other than right here below the decal where he had those stabilizers mounted. We did remove those and it left some marks. We did touch up just this little area right here. You'd never even know it, but we did. The rest of the white paint on the machine, boom, underneath, that is all original. We did paint the bottom gray and the cab gray because it was faded. Typical Bobcat. Everything else is original. That is the 74-inch OEM bucket for it with bolt-on cutting edge. This is an absolute beautiful clean machine, and I am so happy to own this machine. Stuff like this they've quit making. This was back when they made a machine. Come on back here. Let's start you back here in the engine bay. So back door obviously was faded. We did paint it, and we did paint that gray, which we fully disclosed. All the white then is original. Right here, the very last of the good ones. So this is going to be powered by a Kubota V3800T. This would be the last of the generation of these. This is a 2008 year model machine. I just double checked myself. So sound deadening materials in it. All the zinc plating you can still see on the bolts. Again, we did do a full service. Look here, all the zinc plating stuff's beautiful. We did change engine oil, fuel, hydraulic, air filters, cabin filters, charge fan filter. That has all been changed and serviced. Up underneath here is clean as a pin, which it should be. We did hook up to it, made sure 100%. There again, we know that the hours are accurate, but there again, we can prove that because I'm sure there'll be, what, Matt, 20 or 40 guys out there. Oh, there's no way. There is a few of these machines out there running around. Right now, probably, this is the lowest hour S300 on the market. I did know of one in December. It was sold at a sale. And it brought somewhere in the mid-50s, and it had 280 hours, but it was not 2-speed, and it was an early S300. It was like an 03 or an 04. This is an 08. This is a K-Series, so it does have the 3800 engine, and it will have the hydraulically driven fan, and they updated some drive chains in the K-Series machines. Again, I absolutely love these machines. They were, again, back when they built something. It is an A5GP serial number. It is a 2008. Again, that is the last of these units. There was a set of tracks with this, brand new. They had maybe 5 hours on them. We did pull them off. We do have them available for sale separately. Bobcat OEM 74-inch bucket with bolt-on cutting edge. You can see the bucket is in beautiful shape. Power bob attach. You can see up here all the zinc plating is on the line. 7-pin attachment control device. Your 2 1/2-inch ports, your 3/8 case drain, all that is original. You can see that up front. You can see all that is all original paint in the front. Cab handles are beautiful and straight. Whenever we did it, we did put a new threshold seal here just because the old one was starting to get some cracks on it, so we went ahead and replaced that. Quick attach is as tight can be, just like a new machine. Cab door is in excellent shape. Everything there is complete. Take you inside. Sound deadening materials all through the machine. New cabin filters inside and out. Again, it is joystick control. It is 2-speed. Take you in here. Threshold's beautiful. Not some salt machine. Again, it is a 500-hour machine. Keyless. It has the new style dash in it, 539 on the hours again. It is a standard flow machine, it's not a high flow. We'll also show you here in a second when I start it. It is 2-speed. So we'll go ahead, I'm going to toggle you through this dash. Active warnings, we have no active warnings. Loader features, vitals. 57-pound oil pressure, 135 degrees on the coolant, 330 on the charge. Oil temperature is 90 degrees, 13.9 volts. So there is all of your parameters, okay? It does have a radio here, which you'll see it works in a second. It'll kick on. I have to shut that back off due to YouTube policies now with music. AC, here's your rheostat for hot and cold. Up here is going to be your wiper and washer. So the machine itself, that beep is telling us that the door is open, the door sensor is there and hooked up. This again is a 2-speed machine. There it is, you're going to see your rabbit comes on, it's telling you to buckle your seatbelt. Then we can actually take this machine and we will go into snail mode, and then you can bump it up and down off that joystick. Then we can take it back to standard mode. You have pattern changer, ISO and H pattern, which I'm going to illustrate everything works. Power Bobcat, park brake switch. See cabin filters. So I have a hunch there'll be a lot of calls about this machine. There again, we get a lot of guys looking for these pre-admissions machines. These were probably one of the, well, I'm going to say it, these were the toughest skid steer Bobcat ever made. The 300 by far was just a superior machine, and you guys out there that own them already know this. Matter of fact, there's a gentleman, Matt, you know Eric, he'll probably call us about this, I would say. We have a guy we've sold several of these to, does stonework. When he sees this come up for sale, I'm sure he'll want it, but these were just a legendary machine. And there again, this is one that has the pilot controls in it, which you've seen a fair amount of that. A lot of them were standard controls machine. I like the pilots in these. Very nice setup. It was the latest series out, but a very, very good machine. So we're going to fire this thing up. I'm going to run it around. It does everything it is supposed to do. Again, please understand, this is a 539-hour machine. This isn't a 2,500. It's not a 3,500-hour machine. It's original. It's clean. Other than, like we said, we did paint the gray. In those two back corners there, there's two little spots we touched up because he had his rear stabilizer weight kit system on there. One owner machine, hard to come by. And this thing, we've literally owned some of these with over 10,000 hours on them. That they were just an absolute tough, tough machine. So here we go. We'll fire it up, run it around, show it does what it's supposed to do. So the thing with these old S300s, S250s, all of them, they didn't want for anything. When I say that, they were a tough combination of machine, engine, hydrostatic pump. They just were. And these units, you know, no matter what, they're always going to be known as the staple that made Bobcat. It was their staple machine. Tree guys loading trucks, people lifting heavy loads in mulch yards and block yards. They all run an S300. You know, S250, S300 is essentially the same machine, except that they run a 3300 engine in the 250, and they had a 500-pound counterweight system that went down in the chain case. But absolutely same machine, same boom, same drive structure, same engine configuration. But 3800 versus the 3300. So these are 81 horsepower. They'll pick 3,000 pounds. They'll go ahead and kick us into 2-speed. Back into single speed. 2-speed. again, you don't have any emission stuff to fight on these machines. We've never really done much of anything to the 3800 or 3300 engine. I do think I had an injection pump rebuilt one time. A couple valve cover gaskets, some exhaust gaskets we've done, turbo gaskets. I mean, basic stuff. It's just because they were a true tried and tested engine. There again, when you don't have the emissions crap to deal with today, you are better off. As far as the emissions end of this is today, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, and that's the truth. And any guy out there that's fighting stuff with emissions, he knows that. It's 100% the honest to God's truth. This thing is very, very smooth. It's 500-hour machine, and there again, stuff like this, it does come up for sale. But when you find it, you have to buy it, especially if you're a guy that you understand what it is. Now, if you're somebody out there that doesn't understand what it is, and you want a new machine with all that garbage, and you're concerned about warranty and all that, you need a warranty with a new machine, because here again, you are going to use that. This older stuff, guys out there, especially farm guys and the construction guys in that trade, they know what these old machines are, and they just run and run and run. And as long as you keep them maintenanced and serviced, that is the other thing. We got guys out there today on these forums talking crap about this brand and that brand. And the problem is we never hear the background story of, well, yeah, that guy's had problems with every machine he ever owned because he didn't take care of it. So keep that all in mind when you're doing research on a lot of this newer stuff today. There's a lot of good products. I'm not saying that there isn't. But you've got to see both sides of the coin on this too. You've got some guys out there that have issues with machines, but you'll come to find out they have issue with every machine. So, but there again, this is a one-owner, nice clean machine. And again, I'll go out on a limb and say that this is probably the lowest hour S300 to the market right now. I'm not going to sit here and say that there isn't something else out there going to pop up like this machine. And I will say this much: if you find it, buy it. Because there again, these old machines were truthfully the machines that built Bobcat Company. Now, there again, keep in mind, my machine's got brand new Bobcat tires on it. We have done a complete and full service on this machine. That's every single filter and oil has been changed, okay? I have a factory Bobcat OEM severe duty bucket with the bolt-on cutting edge on it, okay? Now, if you're gonna compare me to a 1500-hour machine, it's got a Tomahawk bucket or some type of cheap auction bucket, and it's got shot tires, it's not serviced, and it's not going through, then we don't even need to have a conversation, because you're not comparing apples to apples. Keep that in mind today, okay? I'll lock this real quick. Now, I am in ISO pattern at the moment, so that means curl, uncurl, up and down for the boom, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and hit reverse, forward, right, left. Okay, so we've established all that. Now, let's go ahead. You're going to hear the beep. It's telling me to recycle my push to operate button. Now, what I've done is I've changed our curl and uncurl to this right hand. Now, I'm going to hold this hand up. We're going to go ahead and lift and put the boom down all off of my left hand. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to drive the right side. See how I'm driving the right side? I'm going to go ahead and go to this side. Okay, there we're running the left side. That was all with my left hand. So that shows you and illustrates to you both sets of controls, whether it's H pattern and or ISO, which here I am, back, everything's off the right. Now here we are, everything's back off of my left hand, okay? So just illustrating that to you. There again, I like to be a little different. You know, we got guys out there today that are saying, oh boy, she's a good one, she's this, she's that. They don't take the time to do what we do. Half of them can't get the auction stickers off of them fast enough to get them online. But hey, that's something there that you're just always going to fight. I like to get through my stuff so I know what I have. When you buy it from Mark Supply, it is serviced, it is ready to go to work. Are we human and can miss anything? Most definitely. We all make mistakes. And we've always been more than willing to help customers walk through things. Something else we've always been very happy to do. When you come here, I employ people to help you when you come. You come here and want to go over a machine, you come here. I spent Friday evening myself personally with a guy, very nice gentleman out of Hedgesville, West Virginia, come to buy a T770, had been 6 other places, looked at 6 other machines. Come, looked over our machine, he said it was 100% what I told him it was. He never left my office till 9:30 Friday night. Now, I don't like to do it all the time, but I enjoy and like to meet customers. We like to go over machines with people. We like to show you about the machine, what we've done to it, what to look for. Hey, here's something that we see on these machines. There again, I always felt knowledge is power, and I'm lucky enough myself that I have always wrenched and worked on stuff as a kid, coming up through the ranks of what I do now, and I still go out and work in the shop some, because I think you have to stay sharp today, stay on top of your game, and you've got to understand what you're selling. So many guys out there today, they do not understand the product that they are selling, but they're selling it. They can't run it, but they're selling it. They can't work on it, but they're selling it. They can't load it, haul it, or truck it, but they're selling it. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I am saying if you truthfully want to know a piece of equipment and you truthfully want to sell a piece of equipment to a guy, you need to understand, you need to be able to run it, you need to be understand the capabilities of the piece of equipment that you are selling a person. So that's my little rant for the day. This thing has absolute ice cold air. All the vents are in place. Everything is the way it is supposed to. Again, this is one thing we forgot to do, I'm going to do it right now. Snail mode. So there it automatically cuts you back to 57. So there I am. I'm down to 8. There's 6. I guess we'll run us down to 2. There's 2. We're barely even moving. We're actually not moving. So right there's 5. And we're going to keep bumping us back up through. 36, 56, 75. There's 99. Then we'll go back to standard. So if you're doing work where you want to grade and you want to be really, really ginger with it, you can go ahead and go into snail mode. So, again, to recap this machine, this is a true one-of-a-kind loader. This is going to take a special person to buy this, and that person will be someone who appreciates, values, and understands what an S300 is. So, real quick, Matt, I want to show them this in the video. This was something very common on these. This one air duct has a crack in it right here. There again, I left it original. I want everybody to see that. I don't want to hide anything. All the glasses in the cab, all the glasses are original. It has the new style oval dash up here in the left-hand panel, right-hand keyless panel. Jensen heavy-duty radio system. Power bob attached, joystick control, and it is selectable joystick control. It has a OEM Bobcat 74-inch severe duty bucket with bolt-on cutting edge. It has 4 brand new Bobcat 12/16/5 tires on it. Full service. It is cab, heat, air, 2-speed, V3800 non-emissions engine, keyless, power bob attached, 7-pin attachment control device. Guys, this is as nice S300 as you will find. 539 hours. I am very happy. I'm very proud to own this machine because in my opinion, I value these machines. This is things like a little piece of history, and any of you guys out there that understand what they are will know this is a machine to buy. So, and again, you'll see here also, the zinc plating is on all the bolts. Again, stuff like this doesn't come around every day, and here is a very nice machine that we are very proud to have. So if you have any questions, 814-658-3066. Please check out our website, www.marksupplyco.com. I must have found every piece of grease today so far. Anyhow, Matt, what'd you take? 100 photos of this machine? roughly, right around there. We try to illustrate, you know, everything that we can for the customer. We feel that that separates us from everybody else. So if you have any questions, you want to come by and see this machine yourself in person, come on by. There's 3/4 tank of fuel in it. You come help yourself. I have nothing to hide. Again, I'm Nick Miller, 814-658-3066. Please give us a call. Ask for Nick or Matt. We'll gladly help you out in the purchase of this machine. Thank you very much again for checking out Mark Supply Company. Have a great day.